Hello and welcome to the Ryan Max Show. All new testing on Rumble Studio platform. I'm trying to get away from StreamYard. So let me know in the live chat here on Rumble if you can hear this on Facebook, if you can see this and hear it okay. The video is a little more grainier than StreamYard, so I'm messing around with it. I can still do the banners. I can still do videos when I have clips of people saying dumb things like I have been sharing. So this one's kind of just a short, maybe 5 or 10 minute test of the new streaming platform. So give me a few streams to kind of get that sorted out. So if you can hear me, put it in the live chat. If not, I can try to get that sorted as we go, or you can comment. I might be able to see in the chat or comments come through on other platforms as I go. So I just put out a brief theme. Try that in a small town. Not going to divulge where I live, but I live in a small town in central Illinois, and it really the song "Try That in a Small Town" brings my small town into um, that feeling. When you live in a small town, you know everybody, which can be good or bad. But you know everybody so that if somebody's in need of help, you know where to go to help them. And Jason Aldean's hit song, which had been out a while, now the controversial video was out a while back, and people lost their minds, Democrats, over the racist motive behind it. And he was at a courthouse that was, the scene of lynchings back in the day. Anyway, the value of the song and the value of the lyrics and the story behind it. Try that in a small town. It doesn't just mean people are going to shoot you when you roll up on them unannounced and uninvited. It just means the core values of living in a small town versus a big city. It means the biggest difference, especially in today's world where living in a bigger city means you're going to have more crime. With the illegal immigration becoming a problem, you're going to have more of that in your big cities outside of Chicago, LA, and New York. So there's a lot of value living to a small town. Now that those problems could come to a small town near you. So that remains to be seen. Um, so that's just a quick overview of that. I just shared a quick kind of little story of living in a small town, the values of it. Cons, not much to do in a small town, but if you've lived there all your life, you'll find something to do. Most likely illegal. I don't know. I don't know. I found things legally to do. So if you haven't seen it, heard it by now, I can play it for you. Let's see if I can. Let's do this. If that works. Safari. Let's see if I can get this to play. If not, then we won't worry about it. Can you see that? Can everybody see the video, the music video? Am I going over the video? Can you tell? But you can hear the music video, right? You can see the video. Okay, well, I'll have to work on that. I shared screen, but apparently that's not working. So let me go back. All right, so let's do this. Stop screen share. Okay, so the video obviously is going to take some time to get used to the presentation, maybe. Different modes I'm laying out here. So that's just going to come and go as I get used to the format of Rumble, which is very similar to StreamYard. Um, so as I get videos, I'll probably just directly implement them into the broadcast like I have before instead of just trying to share screen. So once I figure out how to play around with those, I can get it. Oklahoma Chicken Cam, thanks for chiming in. I see you there. Comment on YouTube. Thank you, sir. Um, I don't know if I can show it on all threads. I know I can see the comments. May not be able to pin it necessarily. Let's see if I do that. Oh, there we go. Cool. So I can pin that there. Um, and pin comments as I go. Awesome. So I can hear you there. Small towns, other benefits. Great. Let me. All right. Turn the microphone up. Is that better? Oklahoma Chicken Cam, is the mic louder? Let me know. Um, I'm backing away from it as I'm doing different settings. So if I need to prop it up a little bit, I can. So this is just kind of an informal thing. I'm just playing around the settings of Rumble Studio. It seems really um, pretty user friendly. The comments can roll across there. I can unpin them. Audio wise, can you guys hear it loud enough on your end? Let me know. I turned it up volume wise on my end. Let's see if I need to play around with it more. Um, so there. Video is a little grainy, but I think it's getting better as I go. I'm going to work on maybe getting a new camera. Can't see your comments because it's delayed on your end then. Because I'm. All right. Can everybody see the video currently? Can you see my face? Can you see the live stream currently? Can you comment and let me know? And then we'll go from there. If you're on Rumble, let me know if you can see it. If not, let me know YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, where else you can see Oklahoma Chicken Cam. Can you see me on YouTube? Is the audio all right? I think Rumble Studio will work out really well. I just got to work through some of the kinks. So, Amanda, comment there. Can you see the video now? So I'm like visibly, you can see it. So it might have been a delay on your end from devices, possibly. I have no idea. I took presentation off, so it should be good to go. I screen shared, took that off. So videos going forward might have to work around that and see what I can do. So obviously I don't use Rumble a lot, but I thought Rumble Studio might be easier than StreamYard to kind of go through because it's Rumble exclusively and it still goes out to Facebook and um, YouTube and all that good stuff. So I think, oh, times 4. How about now, Oklahoma? Is it a little bit louder now? Is it still good? It's up all the way on my end, I think, as far as I can go. Let's see if I can disable it real quick. Oh, I got it through there. Okay. Settings. Yeah. I might have to play around with it as I go, the settings, and make sure it's loud enough. But I have a audio interface, and that's everything's plugged in through there. So let me know if I need to adjust. I set it up by 4, so I got that. So let's see. Locals is one up there. I don't know. Stream redirect. Update stream. Normal stream is available on all platforms. Okay. So there's just some kinks to work out, but I want to be able to get this up and running and kind of play around with it while I can get live reviews. So anyway, going forward, I will be using Rumble Studio once I get up and running and getting all the kinks worked out as my platform to stream from. I can have up to 5 locations at a time. Facebook, I think it just goes to my personal page, so I'll have to share that differently to my actual page. But there's that. Yes, the mic is plugged in. Everything is plugged in. Is it still not loud enough? Because the audio, I can't hear the monitoring on my end. but the microphone is still going through. So I'm not real sure. I'll have to check up the audio part of it. Um, but okay, so the microphone issue, I'll work on that. The video isn't terrible. It's pretty clean. I think as much as you can get for a computer monitor. I'm going to work on getting a camera at some point to add a little more clarity. I wonder if let's see background. So solo. Okay. So barely. Okay. So the microphone is an issue still. So everything's hooked up. It's catching my audio somehow. Actually, it's not. I don't know why that's the case. Everything's plugged in. Hmm. I'll have to work on that because I can't hear it through the monitoring on the speakers either. Anyway, um, yeah, it's weird. It's not picking up. I'll have to play around with that. But there's a new website I have also that I know I had some links up in the past, but there's a new streamlined website domain. It's got the podcast episodes. It has all of the latest episodes on there. There's just a streamlined place where you don't have to go out to Apple or Google or Spotify or and all those other places, YouTube. I'm working on getting the live stream set up on the website. For now, the links are airing out and it's not letting me host the videos on the website. So it is up and going. There's at the top of the screen, the rymaxshow.com is the site. You can catch all the information there. On the other platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Rumble, on the website, all that information is on the website also. So from there, you can go to the other platforms and follow along that way. More episodes going forward. I have more on the border because the border is still out of control, and there's more updates on that as well. Um, so yeah, just I wanted to get on here and test the equipment, test, see how things operate. Um, you can hear, and it's clear. I can hear enough. Okay, I'll work on maybe getting it louder somehow through hookups, but if you guys can hear it decent for now on phones or computers, wherever you're at, I'll work on. It's already maxed up on my end, so I'm not sure if it's something on Rumble's end I have to play with after I get off the studio. I'll work on that. So website's up there at the top. You can follow, share, subscribe. That's pretty much it. You know where you can reach me. I'll have more episodes, usually once a week. I might try a new thing where I can go maybe twice a week if I can get a chance to do new content twice a week. I would like to do that um, because I think there's with news happening every single day, it's hard to kind of sit and wait a week and then cram something into the episode all at once and find like a uniform theme. So with news happening 30 seconds at a time, I may just go twice a week and try to update topics there. So that's all I really wanted to get into. I wanted to get into kind of play around with the new software. Yeah, I think in it's Rumble Studio, something I have to tweak in there. Um, so I might have to play around with that. There we go. Okay, barely. All right. Yeah, so it's working out the kinks, but so far, if you guys can see it, most of you, I think you said you can hear it decently. I'll play around with it and get it louder going forward. But the comments are pulling up. I can pin it. The studio setup is very similar to what I'm working with. Twitter is up live, Facebook's live, YouTube, locals. So let me explain locals because it's kind of a new thing that I've been in. If you've heard of Patreon, it's kind of like a subscription thing. You can pay, and there's more access to the videos and branching out that way. Dan Bongino has um, a platform, uh, and it's basically the parallel economy of Patreon. So Patreon's, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of money based, subscription based platform where you can do Rumble videos and lives, chat, and people can send money through that more often than they can maybe like PayPal or Venmo or something like that. So Locals is a conservative part of Patreon universe. Does that make sense? I'll have to do some more research on explaining it better, but Locals is up and running. So there's that. I'm getting everywhere out there. So it's just one day at a time, right? Thanks for letting me know what my issues are going forward. Microphone, video is all right. I can figure out the comments as I go and pin things. Sharing videos, might have to just find a way to save videos and then upload them like I did before. But that's pretty much it. I wanted to kind of get out here and test things. Thanks for who chimed in. Up 16 by 16. Yeah, Oklahoma, I don't know volume wise how much more I can go on my end. I'm up everywhere on the settings, so I'm going to have to see Rumble software and figure that out. But that's all for tonight. I'll tune in soon. Stay tuned for the next episode once I work everything out. See you guys.